Prachi Joshi, and we have Razika with us from Algeria. Razika,
Hi
yeah,
everyone, welcome.
and both of us, we are the ECRs for the Paleo Home project, and some of you already know what is Paleo Home, and those who are joining us for the first time, well, Paleo Home is a project where we are looking forward to bringing together the experts who are working in India, Africa, Arabia, Southwest, and East Asia, where we will be trying to address the issues related to chronology, paleo environments, or behavioral variability over the lower Paleolithic, while exploring similarities as well as differences in evolutionary trajectories. As part of the same project, we are organizing this online lecture series for early career researchers who are working on these various aspects of lower Paleolithic. And through this series, we are aiming to create a network within the ECRs from these various regions. And we are really looking forward to building a collaboration and good opportunities, greater opportunities to discuss each other's work on this platform. With this, now I will ask Razika to introduce our speaker. Over to you, Razika.
Hi everyone, welcome to this session. I think it's seven. We are in the seven. Okay, session. We also welcome for our speaker, Redha Benchernine. Who is a researcher at National Center for Prehistoric, Anthropological, and Historical Research. Is my colleague. We are working together in the same institution, specializing in the Lower Paleolithic, mainly Acheulean stone tools, large cutting tools, and axes. Also, he holds a degree and Magister in Prehistory from the University of Algiers in Algeria, where he is also enrolled in a Ph.D. program. He has Masters in Quaternary and Prehistory from the University of Rovira Virgili in Tarragona, Spain, and an active member also of several projects in our institution in Algeria. He is currently leading the project entitled Human and Environment during the Pleistocene in the Saoura area, in the desert of the big desert of Algeria, Northwestern Sahara. In this project, he conducts the techno-typological studies of the Acheulean stone tools excavated from the prehistoric site under investigations, with emphasis on early Stone Age, Middle Stone Age transition. The studies he carried out in this project contribute to better understand the complexity of the technological mode 2 and 3 also in this part or in this area of North Africa. Without how to say it more time, we invite Dr. Redha Benchernine to start the presentation, and you are welcome. Redha, you can share your screen now. Perfect.
Yeah, is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much to invite me to this section. At the beginning, I want to say thank you for the organizers and for Parachi Joshi, for my colleague Razika Sheli. Thank you very much to
You are welcome.
To give me the opportunity in this meeting to speak about the Acheulean site of Mberica in Saoura region, in southern west of Algeria. And I hope that my bad English will be not obstacle to understand the topic, because it's the first time I do communication or speak in English. This is my first time, but I hope that it will be okay. Well,
Completely all right. No worries.
Also, I will also thank the participant and for all the participants. Well, this topic of what I will give you today is a part of the project of my professor, or my Abdelkader Hadouche, seen in this photo, who left us in 2021 in the pandemic of coronavirus. He will initiate the project of human and environment during the Pleistocene of Saoura in Northwestern Sahara, Algeria. And the aim of this project, it was to review the Pleistocene subdivision in this region, find the relationship between the archaeological assemblage and their paleo-environment context, Acheulean context, lacustrine context, fluvial context, or Prehistoric context. And we hope today to establish a dating program in this important archaeological site. Well, in Algeria, for the Acheulean site of Algeria, the scholars know generally know only the famous site, like Terenif site, Terenif site, or also Ngao site is very famous, or Tihudain site also is famous. And now recently, Rayah and the Acheulean level of Ain Hnesh. And in the Saoura region, the scholars know only the famous site of Hassita site. But if we come back to the elements and the Chavayan work, we can see that several sites of Acheulean site existence in this area. All these points are the severely Acheulean site in this region. This the region of study, the area of study in this region are very large, and maybe the surface are more than 70,000 kilometers square. Border in the north by this border of Moroccan country. In the south by Argishash, in the east by Saoura River, and in the west by Daura River. In this region, we can see a different geomorphological formation which have relation with archaeological site. The first geomorphology is the erg. The erg is the fixed down dunes, or with dunes who can reach at 100 meters of height. And the most famous are Occidental erg, Rawi, and Aisha. Between these sandy dunes, we can found depression. We can find depression which considered as evidence of ancient-like formation, known as Sabha. This, like we can see in this photo, the site of Hassita. We can see the material, archaeological material, in this ancient formation of lags. The second formation is the range of the mountain. The range of the mountain in this region are very important, but it's with the low elevation. It's not very high elevation. There was a source of different raw material for different period time, from the prehistoric time to today, is used like a source of raw material. The most important range are Ugarta range, Bentajin range, and Kahel Tabelbala range. In the bottom of this mountain, the bottom of this mountain, alluvial sediment trap the Acheulean site, like the site of Umbilica, who we are going to speak today. The site of Umbilica is located 2 kilometers in south of Tell Bala town, in the bottom of the mountain of the Sidi Abed, like we see here in the top of the mountain, and the seat is in the alluvion here between the Arg Rawi and the mountain. This is all the formation, alluvial formation. The site was discovered and excavated by Champoux between 1948 and 1966. He identified a lot of system of debitage or flaking. So like the oblique débitage, le semi-oblique débitage, l'axial débitage. And he attributed this site to the Upper Acheulean, and he classed it like Nappen workshop. That c'est un atelier de taille. Donc c'est un atelier de taille. Voilà. But in his work, Champoux, he don't do any lecture or any subdivision, and all was one packet, and all the industry are from the one packet. Aliman tried to do a log, stratigraphic log, and in this stratigraphic log, she said she make two big formation of quaternary formation. The Maserian one is the substratum, we find here, attribute to the lower Pleistocene, and trap a packet of Hogarthian formation attribute to the middle Pleistocene. Then in this formation, she speak about a big, almost 2 meters of sedimentary, with the upper formation or upper level are attributed to the upper Hogarthian, who continent the Acheulean layer. The new excavation in this site are started from 2013 by Abdelkader Haddouche, and we have make excavation to 22 meters of excavation, dipped in 13 centimeter of layer of 13 centimeter, and one with 2 meters of deep of pit test here, dipped for 1 meter, and we carried about more than 1,000 lithic artifact. The lecture to start it, we have tried to make a stratigraphic lecture of all the formation from the summit of Jebel Sidi Abid to the bottom of this Jebel. Like we can see in this slide, all of this formation are connected to the mountain. Like the mountain are here, and the formation are connected like this. In the top, or substratum is the Ordovician quartzite. This is we can see it in the summit. This is very important after to see for the archaeological material. down, we can see some of remain of Pliocene remain. The Pliocene remain of Pliocene corresponding to the ancient formation like. Ancient formation like, we have this, all these formation are very from the Pliocene formation. And the Pleistocene formation are in the bottom. In the bottom, all these are Pleistocene formation. In this Pleistocene formation, we can see the Masurian one. This is the Masurian formation. All these formation are from the Lower Pleistocene. On this formation, there are some small depression formation who trapped the sediment of Middle Pleistocene. Like we go to see in the site of archaeological of Mbeka. This small depression, and in this hole, we can see trapped the formation sediment. Like we can see here, in the site of Mbeka stratigraphy, we can see that the formation is, this is the depression in the Masurian formation, Lower Paleolithic, Lower Pleistocene, and all this package is from the Pleistocene, Middle Pleistocene formation. Aliman has done his stratigraphic log from this area. The new lecturer who done Abdelkader Hadoush showed that this package containing the archaeological layer or upper archaeological layer, in this part of where we doing our archaeological excavation is more important on the techniques than where Aliman has done his lecture. Even this lecture of Aliman is very important, but she don't identify exactly or repartition, spatial repartition in this on the material on this side. Second observation, what we have seen that in this P test, 2-meter test, we observed maybe 2 layers of 2 sedimentary layers, or maybe more. This observation is confirmed by study of repartition, spatial repartition of the material, archaeological material, like we can see here. We can see maybe two layers, or maybe a third one also. For the raw material used in this site, we can see the very few utilization of the sandstones and very few of arkose. Arkose is a sedimentary rock, but with a different composition than the sandstones. And the majority of the artifacts are made from the quartzite, brown quartzite of this formation, or this up of the mountain of Siderbed, who is on the bedrock. On the bedrock, this material detached like a cubic block. This form is cubic block, is also trapped in this formation of Masurian formation. We can see in this formation of Masurian, we have same material are trapped in this this level of Masurian is how to say, il est repéré. We can for the upper Acheulean, it was accessible to the Acheulean in this period. That they use this raw material to confix their technology. The study of lithic this lithic assemblage is still in progress, and we can say just general overview of this assemblage. What we can see in this slide, that the material we have different material. A majority is flakes from different size, and also 3B faces or hand-X, 3 hand-X. But the more important characteristic of this site is the existence of the core. The core is, we found 84 of artifact or core. All these core are this characteristic of this site. Also, the observation, most observation, like we see in this material archaeological, are in état de conservation, in how to say, excellent state of preservation. Even the sediment are rocky sediment, but the conservation of the material are good. Well, if but also the other observation are for in general, the flakes are not retouched. All the flakes are not retouched. For the core, what we can see also, the core from the 84 or 40, 84 pieces of the core, we see that 55 of them are made from the predetermined napping method. Only 29 are irregular core, but the all other one are from using predetermined method, like we see in this photo. That we can say that they use a lot of utilization of core method technology, Combewa, hesitation rate techniques, Victoria West techniques, and also different kind of Levallois production, like Levallois preferential striking. But in this kind of also, if this Levallois preferential, there are a lot of pieces of overpassing flake, overpassing from one edge or into edge, in the two. And second are Levallois or Levallois recurrent, recurrent helipolar, or recurrent centripede recurrent, or bipolar. All these methods are used to protect large flakes and also a big flake blood. We are in an experimental program is currently carried by my friend Arzki Borai, seen in this photo. He is trying to test some chain opératoire, what we have evidence, particularly the Levallois method, and for the table dilatation rate method, it's in progress also, and we test these methods. As we have seen in the mountain of the CDR bed, the blocks are detached in the cubic form. The napper use this point, the corner of the block, as a wake point to extract the thick flake and use a surface of flaking, bulbar surface, to initiate the operation of sequency of Combewa sequency, or all the type of Levallois sequency. And also same observation, same processes apply to the Acheulean table balatation rate method. But in this case, the flakes are more larger than the procedure than the previous one. At the Mbirika, the systematic survey around the Mbirika site we have find a lot of kind of material and a lot of kind of core, but we have observed that we have two kind of material. The first one are similar to the ones what we have found in the excavation, the big core, Levallois and big core and other techniques. But also we have found another groups which are similar, smaller, and with existence of discoid or small devices or small or technical of a point to a point. This observation led us to begin systematic study of this material and study of systematic material in this site of Locus 4, where the seat of Mbirika, it is just here. We excavate this part, and we do the study of all the material in the surface. The most important result is the confirmation of the existence of this small material with existence of discoid, small discoid core, and the small centripede recurrent core, and small lamellar core, and also this Levallois point core. This core method permit to say that this material we can attribute to the middle Pleistocene. For severely on the program of to searching our site, the sites in the region of Saoura. We start with severely prospection. We do the prospection in this region, and to find the site, we know it in the bibliography. It was not easy to find all this site in this context of the Sahara, and we start several surveys, c'est ça, prospection. On a fait des prospections pour localiser les sites archéologiques. Voilà. That we have done a brief visit to Hassi-Teschenrit site, and we have done a study of the material, a sample of the material, very small sample study concerning 348 piece artifact, and what we have the remark to do is that the majority of the artifacts seen in this locality of Teschenrit, the majority of artifacts are clavers. We have seen a lot of clavers, and in these clavers, the majority of these clavers are made from the predeterminate blank, like Combiwa, Levallois, or Hassi-Teschenrit blank. And also, we note the presence of few index and few large scrappers with a lot of kind of scrappers, linear scrappers, convergent scrappers, or linear or convex scrappers. In the comparison between these two sites, even the difference in the composition of this assemblage, but we can see the several there are strong similarity in the production similarity in the system of the production of this lithic between Acheulean and between hesitation rate and Mbirika site. For that, we support Champous's hypothesis, which suggests that hesitation rate is occupation site, and Mbirika is served as a neighbor workshop, but the two sites are contemporaries. According to the Aliment's sentences of 1978, she placed all this site, the Acheulean site coming from the alluvial formation are older than the site coming from this system of lake formation. The question was, our question, it was the difference between these sites are in the composite, because in this site of lake deposit, we found only the final tools like hand axe or scrappers or clavers. But in the system of alluvial systems, we found only flakes, not rotation flakes, or coarse or fragment, DPH fragment. But what we think, we are more agree with the first hypothesis of Champoux, that is from the same times or contemporaries, but with the two different functionality. Well, the site of the Levallois in North Africa, this type of Levallois production system are known in surface region, like in Morocco, in site of Aman Kidar, also in southern Libya, in the region of Msak Stefet, in southwest of Libya. In the conclusion, what we can see in the conclusion, that the Mbirika site can contribute to the understand of one of the most ambiguous phases in Northern Africa, which is transition early state age to the middle state age. Even the project Human and Environment during the Pleistocene of Saoura, Northwestern Sahara, Algeria, is still in initial stage. The anticipated results are crucial to understand the evolution of modern human behavior. The data collected from from Table Bala is remain fragile, as they are not accompanied by dating program. Well, thank you very much to the attention, and I hope that I give more information about the Acheulean of this region. And if there are some questions which I can have answer, I would be happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Redha Benchernine, for this helpful or for this wonderful presentation. Okay, I confirm that I think 6 years ago I visited the site and I was, how to say it, I was shocked by the number of the lithic stone tools, cleverers and hand axes. on surface. And my questions, just to tell you the possibility to tell us if there is, in association with these stone tools, some bones or teeth, or I know it's a huge area, okay? And I will be happy if you one day, or if you will excavate this site, and you can find some fossil remains there, okay? And if also to give us the, how to say it, the relation between the Acheulean Acheulean site in the north, the coastal ones, okay? The relation, if you have some relation or no with those of this part in the desert.
I can say that, but for the first, for this, you give me the question, the presence of a lot of indexes or clavers in the same place. Well, there are a lot of hypotheses. One of these hypotheses that the human make place where they make hunting or survive in this region of the lake, and they depose the material to don't transport it. Then they go, and even if they want to come back to make the hunting or
the acquisition, okay,
they come back and they use the material in the same place. This is the one of hypothesis, but we don't know if it's correct or no. But this is, and for the relationship between the south and the north of Northern Africa region of Sahara and the Northern Africa, there is a system of how to say barrière écologique, ecological
barrier, okay.
This sea, Mediterranean Sea, it's ecological barrier to go to the Europa. Then all similarity is in liner between the site in the north, like this, from the Pyrenees to the Champlain. And in the east, the Malbiod or Ngawes are similar because the movement are in liner from the coastal, not in the coastal region, but in the north region.
Yeah, internal regions.
But in the south, there is more liberty, free liberty to move. That the people, the Acheulean people, can move in different direction, and they can from this the site of Mauritania site, or from Tihudain site, and to the Saoura site, have a lot of similarity because they move on. There is no barrier ecology to stop this. But this is what I think about these two differences and the similarities between the sites. I don't know if I give the
I understand. Yeah, I hope one day we can find some, how to say it, bone remains there, just to complete this behavior, technological and subsistence for the human, or for the Homo erectus. I don't know if Homo erectus is the, how to say it, the craftsman of these artifacts or no, or maybe another species. Yeah.
I don't know, but
yeah, it's difficult
the technology, if we see the technology like we have seen in Techno-typological site, there are, like when we have been there, we was very, it's a huge of material, and the standardization is very, very similar. We can like we are in like manufacture. It's the same material.
Exactly. Yeah.
That the behavior is I think that is not the behavior of Homo erectus. Maybe we can.
Maybe, yeah, can be. Why not?
Say that, but this region, for that, I think I don't know. Well, I think that this region can give a lot of
Answers, yeah.
about the modern human behaviors, the behaviors, not species, of only
Yeah.
for the behaviors.
It's the anatomical modern human.
Yeah, for the behaviors are very, very interesting for the people who work on this
The cognition,
way
exactly.
this way of the research. That the problem is in this region, as you know, we don't have a lot of work. We go only 4 times
Yeah,
in
we are limited. Yeah, I know.
Yes, and we don't have yet today. We don't have a datation program, and all what we say, we do it like hypothesis. We cannot say that we are without datation. We cannot speak about the period. We cannot confirm the position of the material. We can from the stratigraphy, yes, but we have just to say same word what they say the others, the ancient one.
Thank you. Anyone have questions? Prachi or Akhilesh, please, Akhilesh.
Yeah, so thank you, Redha, for this wonderful presentation, and we really enjoyed it. I just wanted to know one thing about, you mentioned about the Combeba core. Do you have Combeba flake as well? And if so, what is the average dimensions and the weights?
Yeah, in the site of Birica, we have dimension, but it's not very huge. It's just 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters, in the maximum 10 centimeters. But in Techno-typological, for the material of Techno-typological is not study because we have done only one day to make a very quickly study. The same shape is there. It's from 10 centimeters to 10, 12, 15 centimeters maybe.
And the weight?
We don't have the huge one.
Like the big one, okay.
Yeah, in the north, in Gauss site, for example, we discovered the northern site. We have the biggest more than 20 centimeters.
Oh.
Even the raw material here in Birica is big because what we see, the blocks are very big, but they produce not very small, smaller one. Even Techno-typological also is small, but Hasi Techno-typological one is bigger than we don't find a lot of. We find only 2 Table Techno-typological core. We don't have big statistic to give hypothesis, just observation. That is very small. It's like 15 centimeters. The core are 15 centimeters.
Wow.
The extraction here will be, because we have one with the extraction and another one we don't have extraction. It's already in stage of DBH.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so
great.
much.
Well, welcome.
Okay. Any other questions do we have for Redha?
I'm looking.
I'm just checking chat
Yeah,
box.
just one point, Dr. Rida, just for what is your opinion or your proposition, because this presentation is like we present our project, okay, and with the difficulties what we have, okay, and for example, for the chronology, datation, or the methods, We don't know exactly because I think the sites are on surface. This is the first inconvenient. We have not the sediment. We need to check also the material in context, in situ, in order to how to say, not, if I can say this, to correct what we have in 90, 40, 90, 60, okay? Just it's like a revision of what we have, the ancient nomenclature, ancient classification of this material. And we expose all this inconvenient and we share this with you, okay, with colleagues, with auditors, in order to have idea. I know I visited the site. It's so huge. It's not difficult. It's so difficult to prospect this area. Kilometers. It's not it's not easy to choose or to point where you can how to say it, excavate. We need more samples, more tests in order to have confirmation, in order to have how to say it, more statistically of this how to say it, of this stone tools. In this case, for the what do you can or what you can suggest for the dating methodology, what we can say it applied, or which methods?
For the methods, I think that because well, we are now maybe in March we are going to the site with the geological people, and we are going to say to make another lecture, stratigraphic lecture, to find this possibility of making datation making. I think that
OSL maybe
it can be correct. And for the material in the archaeological level, we have a lot of site in the context, archaeological context. I speak about America because we are excavating this site.
Yeah.
We are. I don't speak about the other site because
the other sites.
A lot of number of site, but we have a lot of site or a lot of material in the archaeological or stratigraphical.
Context.
That what's the opportunity to make the datation is there. We can do it.
Okay.
It's for the specialist to decide what kind of
method
to apply there. What is for that we are going to this March with the team of our geological team to make to observe, because we have in this we have visited on all this point of Acheulean site. We have visited now maybe 26 26 sites, 6 site
localities. Okay.
Locality, and from all this site we have several sites are in the position, in archaeological position, even in the lack position, like hesitation rate, the layer or continent, the industry are demounted, but in the don't
stay in situ. Okay.
stay in position. But we have the equivalent in the other part of this algorithm.
Okay.
We have another site called Enschel. We have the layer with the handex, with the clavers on the level. This sedimentation are not cracked, not demounted.
Okay. Yeah, in archaeological context.
And I think that there are very big opportunity and big how to say opportunity to make this kind of datation, program of datation.
Okay, thank you so much, Redha.
You're welcome. Thank you for you.
From my side, just one question I would like to ask. You have showed in your first image that you have early Pleistocene deposits as well at the same site.
Sorry.
You have Lower Pleistocene deposits as well at the same site?
Yes, yes. In the
Yeah. Do you have any archaeology from there? And is it same or different from what you are getting at the top?
If I don't understand that, because by English I tell you,
Yeah, she is asking you about the the stratigraphic of element, okay? Pleistocene level, yeah, for Umbilica. For this part of Lower Pleistocene, okay, early Pleistocene, if in the same site with the others, the how to say it, the Acheulean site.
No, in the same site of the Umbilica, where we're excavating in Umbilica, what if we say this stratigraphic log of elements, we have like plateau, we say plateau of lower Pleistocene.
Lower Pleistocene, okay.
And in this, we have like depression in this formation, where the position of the second.
The deposition of this Acheulean package.
Non, l'Ougartien, c'est le Pléistocène moyen. Le middle Pleistocene. In this part, in this. Well, we have all this stratigraphy. The excavation, we don't in our pit test, we don't have test for all this
sequence.
Frequency. We have only for 1 meters. For 1 meters of the pit, we don't attend all the
substrate.
But for the repartition material, archaeological material, 218 centimeter, it's they despair. They despair. We don't have more than material down than we have escaped 20 centimeters or 13 centimeters, and the end of archaeological layer. Maybe the first layer, maybe just only this layer. We have to make the pit, we have to go down to say if we have other layers, because for the first part we have the layers, but just a very few difference between them. But in this in the bottom of this pit, we have maybe 20 or 30 centimeter of without archaeological material. That we hope that we will find another level down. It will be more ancient than this one, and we will see the difference between. Even in this packet of 20 centimeter, is the hypothesis. We are working in this hypothesis. Is maybe this material of Paleolithic moyen, middle Paleolithic in the surface, maybe he came from this layer, small layers in the summit, because it's inclinated like this, because the deposit is like this, and all the deposits sembrique, je ne sais pas comment dire sembrique en anglais, it's like this. And in the surface is same surface, but with different surface inclinated from the northwest. That maybe one of them, the upper one, he maybe, I say just maybe he can be the middle Paleolithic layer.
Okay.
For that, I say that the seat of Umbilica is important to study this transition between middle and
it's
layer.
Very interesting.
This is, well, I don't know if this is just hypothesis work.
No, it's really very interesting. The data which you have shown, it's really amazing, and you have a lot of opportunity to work on the same data. Amazing site. Wonderful.
Thanks.
Yeah. So if we don't have any more points or questions from anyone, then I think we can conclude our talk here. And thank you, Dr. Redha, for accepting our proposal and coming to our forum for the talk. And thank you so much. And
Thank you for you. I will just say that I am not doctor. I am not yet doctor. I hope that I will be.
He is preparing his
okay,
PhD, yeah, now, and maybe in a few months he will present the dissertation. Yeah,
yes,
Congratulations in
okay.
advance.
but you are the leader.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you are the leader of the, how to say, the big project for me. Okay, and I think you must finish
I'm
this.
impressed with my professor because he did. If you know, he will be the
Yeah,
leader.
yeah, it's how to say it. We need to, how to say it, to continue the work of our professors, our leaders in this approach.